One of the earliest and probably the first Hebrew translations of the Quran was made by the Cochin Jews in 18th century. This was not the first or the last of many socio-cultural and religious engagements between the Jewish and Muslim communities of India. The Persian Armenian Sufi mystic Sarmad Kashani was originally a Jew who converted to Islam. A Jufi or Jewish Sufi, if you could call him one. Known as the Wandering Jew, Kashani first visited India in the 17th century and at the invitation of Prince Dara Shikoh, who thereafter became a disciple of his, appeared in Emperor Akbar's court. Kashani preached the invaluable tenets of religious syncretism and freedom of expression. One of India's greatest freedom fighters, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, maintained that he related closely to the Jufi Sarmat for his fierce belief in freedom of thought and expression.
There are many other Jufis or Jews who were also Muslim. Notable among them are
Samuel Faizi Rahman, a Jewish painter who was renowned in the early 20th century for his spectacular Rajasthani painting and Mughal miniatures.
Anamolka Ahmed, the Impressionist artist who set up the Department of Fine Arts at University of Punjab in pre-partition India.
Theatre personality and playwright Pearl Padamsee, who set up her own theatre company in Mumbai and acted in Hindi and English films like Khatta Meetha, Junoon, Baaton Baaton Mein, and Kama Sutra: A Tale of Love and Such a Long Journey.
Bollywood actress Esther Victoria Abraham, who went by the screen name Pramila, who won the first Miss India title in 1947. The beauty queen, who was incidentally also a graduate of Cambridge University, acted in several Bollywood films like Beqasoor, Ulti Ganga, Hamari Beti, Kanchan, Basant, Naseeb, and many, many more.
Coincidentally, Esther Abraham's daughter, Naqi Jahan, another Jew, went on to become Miss India in 1967, marking the two of them the only mother and daughter duo to ever bag the coveted title.
Abraham's Zifi son, Haider Ali, was a Bollywood star in his own right. He had starred in TV serials and in many movies such as Mughal-e-Azam, Shri 420 and Watan. And he was the writer behind Ashutosh Kovadkar's landmark film Zoda Akbar.
One of the most preeminent Jufis of our time is none other than Yusuf Hamid himself. He is the son of Muslim industrialist Khwaja Abdul Hamid, who was an active member of India's independence movement. Yusuf's mother, Lyuba Derzhanska, was a Lithuanian Jew who fled Nazi persecution in Germany in search of a safer climate in India. Popularly known by his moniker Yuku, Hamid is the billionaire CEO of Cipla, one of the world's leading pharmaceutical companies. He has garnered much respect and recognition for his seminal research and tireless advocacy and intervention efforts for provisioning developing countries with critical medications to treat HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, asthma, and other diseases. In 2005, the Government of India awarded him the Padma Bhushan, the nation's third highest civilian honor.
The Jufi equation goes both ways. Just as many Jews engaged with and embraced Muslims, many prominent Indian Muslims were also monumentally influenced by Jewish people. The most significant testimony to Jewish influence in Muslim life in India is the contemporary modern art scene of India itself. In the 1930s and 1940s, many Jews fled anti-Semitism and Nazi persecution in Europe and came to India. Among them were Kathe Langamer, Emanuel Schlesinger, and Rudolf von Leyden. These three art connoisseurs and collectors had a major impact on the art movement in India and in promoting and launching the careers of Muslim artists like Maqbool Fida Hussain and Sayyid Haider Raza.
Many Muslims in the Bollywood were also influenced by Jewish ethos and folklore. In 1958, Yahudi, meaning Jew, was a historical fictional drama about the persecution of Jews. It was written by Wajahat Hussain Mirza Changezi and was based on a novel by Muhammad Shah and starred people like Dilip Kumar or Muhammad Yusuf Khan, Meena Kumari or Mahjabeen Bano, Nazir Hussain and Nigar Sultana. Bollywood was the ultimate melting pot and mixing point of Jews and Muslims. Just like the Muslims of Yahudi, Jewish actors Vimla, Ezra Mir and Salochana played central role in Muslim-themed movies like Noor Jahan and Anarkali.
Annie Samson was another Jew who had a major impact on the lives of Muslims. In 1939, she founded and became principal of Anjuman Islam Saif Tayyib Ji Girls High School and Junior College of Art and Science in Mumbai. Today, the school has over 5,000 Muslim students. Samson was a fervent advocate and pioneer of education for Muslim girls.
Joseph Horowitz was another Jewish academician and scholar who taught Arabic and Islamic studies at Aligarh's Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College from 1907 to 1914. Along with teaching, he worked for the Government of India in compiling and translating over 12,000 Muslim inscriptions in Arabic and Persian from across India.
Another Jew, Dr. Rachel Reuben, wrote the eloquent biography and tribute to Muslim naturalist and ornithologist Humayun Abdul Ali, the cousin of Salim Ali, Birdman of India. Dr. Reuben was one of the founding members of ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, Vector Control Research Center, and was also an executive member of the Bombay Natural History Society, where she struck a close friendship with Humayun Abdul Ali.